Hey everyone, it's Tony with Hidden Light Photography. And today I'm going to show you a script that I designed in PixInsight which brings the initial correction phases of your image into one place and be able to perform them in just a few clicks. So if you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button. I don't want you to miss out on any valuable information. Now let's jump on in and learn about Astro Image Primer. Astro Image Primer is a script that I designed in order to help make the initial correction phases of your image processing nice and easy. And in fact, in my workflow videos, you'll see that to do linear fit, we'll just take linear fit for example, we would have to go to Process, All Processes, come down to Statistics, and then pull the statistics of the image that we're working on and figure out which channel has the mean value that we're looking for, highest, middle, lowest. And then what we would have to do is separate our one-shot color channel or image into its individual color channels so that then we can go into process, all processes, linear fit, and then provide linear fit with the reference image or reference channel that fits the needs that we want, and so on and so forth. And it becomes a lot of steps to do the initial correction phases of an image. So the goal of the script here is to bring that all into one window, a couple of clicks, click execute, and the script does the work for us. Now, to demonstrate Astro Image Primer, I have a couple of different data sets here. I have IC5070 taken with a one-shot color camera. And then I have IC5070 taken with a monochrome camera. I have the HA data, O3, and S2. And then just as a comparison to show you what the script does, I took the monochrome data here and combined it into an HSO image. Now, to get Astro Image Primer, I'm going to have the repository link in the description of this video here. You'll take that repository link, copy it, go to Resources, Updates, and Manage Repositories. Click Add, and paste the repository link here, and then click OK. What you'll see is that the repository link is now in the Manage Update Repositories window. Once you see it here, click OK, and then we'll go to Resources, Updates, check for updates. Now, I don't have any updates available, so I'm going to get this window here. In your case, what you'll see is a window pop up with the repositories that have updates available. In there, you'll see HLP Astro scripts, and what you're going to do is click Select All, click OK, and then you'll close out of PixInsight. You'll get a window that pops up about the PixInsight update. You may or may not get a window in the center of your screen that asks if you want to allow the application to make changes to your device. If you get that, just go ahead and click OK, and then PixInsight will update. Once it's done updating, PixInsight should restart on its own. If it doesn't, just go ahead and reopen PixInsight. Once PixInsight is up and running again, what you'll do is go to Script, and you'll see HLP. And in there, you'll see Astro Image Primer. Now, this is the user interface for Astro Image Primer, and you'll see a few options here. First, we see Select Image, and this is where we can choose our combined image, whether it be one-shot color or if for some reason you combined your mono data, you'll choose your combined image. And if you have, let's say one-shot color, you separated the color channels and you want to work with them individually, or as I have on my screen here, if you have monochrome data that's already separated, you're going to choose Use Individual Channels. Here you'll see that Select Image is now grayed out, but Select Channels becomes available. You'll insert your red or HA data, your green or S2 data, and your blue or O3 data. Now, keep in mind, Astro Image Primer, its primary focus is linear fit. Whether you have any options selected or not, it will always perform linear fit for you. So this bottom dropdown, select reference type, you'll notice it has highest mean, middle mean, and lowest mean. We no longer have to check statistics to figure out which channel is which. We just choose one of these three and let the script do the work for us. So I'm going to go ahead and choose middle mean. I'm going to go ahead and select my one-shot color data. And I'm going to go ahead and check star correction. I always want to make sure to perform correct only. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to click execute. What you'll notice is the script then takes our combined one-shot color image, separates it into its individual color channels, and it's going to go ahead and perform linear fit, combine the three channels that have been linear fit into a single image, and then it's going to go ahead and perform blur exterminator correct only. Before we get to that, I want to show you this window here. Here, it'll tell us the mean values that were found with all of the color channels, and it'll tell us which channel was selected as the reference channel for linear fit. Now we wanted the middle channel, the middle mean, which we can see here was red. And that's exactly what the script chose, was the red channel. And it shows the mean values for the rest of the channels. Now, let's go ahead and give this new image a quick stretch. You'll see that the script named it to Astro Image Primer so you can find it easily. And we see here that the image has been linear fit. If we click back, we can see the difference in the stars. So we know that star correction has been done. Now, let's go ahead and do a quick example with the monochrome data. We'll go to Script, HLP, and Astro Image Primer. Since we're working with individual channels, we're going to use individual channels. We want to make sure that we put the correct channel into the correct dropdown. So we have HA data. So we're going to choose our HA data. For S2, we're going to choose S2. And for O3, we're going to choose O3. Now, I'm just going to run every option here. We're going to run star correction. So we run blur exterminators correct only. I want to keep the channel separated at the end. And I want to star align because this is mono data. The different channels were taken at different times. So I want to make sure that everything lines up perfectly. For this, I'm going to use lowest mean. And I'm just going to click execute. And what you're going to see here is star alignment is the first thing that it's going to do. Let's see if we can move this window out of the way. And we see our registered file. So these registered files are the files that star alignment spits out. Those are the target views that have been aligned to the reference view. And then it gives us the updated channels that have been star aligned. Now, whether or not you keep channels separated, it will always allow you to keep your registered images so you can go back and reference them if you need to. What happened after star alignment is we got the mean values of our channels. We wanted the lowest mean, in this case was green or S2. And as you can see, that is exactly what the script used as the reference channel for linear fit. And then when we look at the console here, it is performing blur exterminator on the three channels that have been created. Now, once blur exterminator is done running, what we're going to see is that we have our three channels, and I had the script I gave the script the ability to rename each of those channels so you can easily find and identify them once the script is done running. So let's go ahead and exit out of Astro Image Primer. Here we see Astro Image Primer underscore G underscore S2. We have Astro Image Primer underscore R underscore HA. And then we have our Astro Image Primer underscore B underscore O3. And O3 was the reference channel used for star alignment. So make sure that you see Astro Image Primer within the name, and you know that those are the ones that the script has touched and done the processes for you. Now, if we take each of these images, we can see that Blur Exterminator has been performed because we asked it to perform that. The correct only, I should say. And we can see that on all three of these images here. Now, when we take a closer look, let's zoom in on these. We can see here that the star alignment has been done. In fact, this is S2. Let's go to our original S2 image. And let's just make this easy on us. Let's duplicate this zoom here. We can see that star alignment has been performed by the script. So it makes it a lot easier than going in and doing all of these manually. Now for the comparison. Let's go ahead and go into channel combination and let's run an HSO color palette. So we have Astro Image Primer HA for red. We have Astro Image Primer S2 for green. And then finally, we have Astro Image Primer O3 for blue. We'll go ahead and combine. And we can see that it has been taken care of. And from here, we're ready for cropping, background extraction, and stretching. So the reason that I did an HSO, just because I'm sure some of you may have questions, and this is actually important to know here. Let's go back into the script. And what it's going to do when it combines the channels, it will assign red, anything in this red dropdown, or anything, to the red channel, anything in the green dropdown to the green channel, and then anything from the blue dropdown to the blue channel. So when we look at it, we would have an HSO color palette. And that's as easy as it is to use Astro Image Primer. So I hope that you find this script useful, and I hope you're enjoying the channel so far. And if you are enjoying the content and want to help support the channel, check out the Hidden Light Photography memberships. There's different levels with different perks, and your support helps me bring you more content. Also, do me a favor. That channel icon that popped up, hit that channel icon and subscribe. I don't want you to miss out on any useful videos. Drop a comment in the comment section. Do you have any questions? Do you think this script would be useful for you? And then, check out that next video. Until the next time, clear skies.